Hi friends, I'm glad that you're back, and this is Sandy with Simply Blessed, and I thought today we would take just a moment. I know I'm a few days behind, but that we would take a moment at looking at some of the ways that I organize my day and how I keep myself on track. So the first thing that I use that has been most helpful, and I've used it for many years, is the Fly Lady schedule. But I made myself a controlled book and a controlled journal. I did that and it was very big and thick, and I just found that it was a little bit too big for my liking. So what I did was I went ahead and I honed it down to one single page. And on this one single page, I'm able to look at my week in one glance. So listed on my schedule, I have, first of all, my daily focuses up here, and these are the chores. I do usually one, maybe two during the week, but they're not always even completely checked off, I can tell you that. But then here's my AM routine, what I try to get done in the morning. Here is my afternoon routine, and then my evening routine. And really and truly, so my days look very similar in some kind of ways. Then I have notes down here if there's a certain appointment or something like that that I don't want to miss. I go ahead and write it down here as well. This year I bought myself a really small calendar, and I got this at Big Lots for $5, and I liked it because it really didn't have a lot of complicated pages in it. It just was simply a calendar, but it was big enough for me to write on. And so I got out some stickers and things like that I just had. I didn't go buy anything specific, but I just kind of decorated it and put some different stickers here and there. And that way I just kind of personalized it. And I thought it made it a little bit more pretty. This is washi tape. And this I got from Hobby Lobby. The rest of them I got from either the dollar store or somewhere like that. I didn't spend a lot of money at all. The next one is my big notebook, and I went and got a 5-subject notebook, and I just went ahead and personalized it because I've never really fully been able to find a notebook or a journal or anything like that that really does fit just me. So I decided to make it my own. And what I did was I made some little tabs. I made them myself, and I went ahead, I made some extra ones here in case I want to fill in something later. But on here I have notes, and what these notes are is when I'm getting ready in the morning, I listen to podcasts or I listen to Leanne Ely. So this is in the bathroom with me, and it is open, and that is what I'm doing, is taking notes on what I'm hearing. The next one is my vlog ideas that I might have spontaneously or just out of the blue. I go ahead and write them down, and then the outlines on how I'm going to actually cover that in a vlog. My next one is monthly resets. So at the beginning of each month, I'm going to take a quick, not very long, maybe a 30-minute session on the first of every month to kind of assess what is working and what is not working. The next tab says Leanne, and Leanne Ely, she gets her own tab because I listen to her every day at 11 o'clock Mountain Time. I mean, faithfully, I'm listening to her and I'm writing down her suggestions because they're just fabulous. They have actually been life-altering for me. Purpose labels, and what I did was I just went ahead and took them like this. And I went ahead and bent this in half and put a crease in it. And then when I pulled it off, I was able to make a little tab. So in other words, I just put it like this on a piece of paper, on my paper, and then I folded it over. And there I made a tab. The next thing I'm using, I picked this up at Walmart, and it is called A Journey Within. I do like to do reflective journaling periodically, and so I just kind of randomly open it, and then I go ahead and journal just a little bit. This may not be completely filled up in the year, I don't know, but sometimes I feel more like journaling than others. So this is a real good way. I just like to write down my thoughts. So this is going to, I think, be a really good fun practice for me. The next thing is my vision boards, and these are going to change because on January the 7th, I'm going to, that's this Saturday, I'm going to be going to Lee Ann's day where we're going to be building vision boards. And so these are a little bit old, but some of this stuff will transfer onto my new vision board. But the year I made these, it's kind of when COVID hit. So I need to get back to really using these and putting these out where I can see them. I had them in a folder and I had them tucked away. Well, that did me no good. So vision boards, and see how they can be really tiny. They don't have to be just huge. The next thing is I'm going to show you how I use my whiteboard, and this is, my husband even uses this. So I'm going to show you my control center and how I use that, and then I'm going to show you my launch pad and how I use that. And if you can, build these to certain places in your home, and you will find your habits and everything flow much more easily. Here's my little control center, and it's right here by my fridge. And it's real easy. I walk by this place a gazillion times a day, and that's why I leave it here, even though really it's not the prettiest, but it does keep my life organized. And here is my launch pad. So basically this goes to the garage, and I just hang it on the door if I need to. And things that are small, and like my purse, go in this little basket right here, and it just goes right under this little cabinet. So those are my launch pads, this right here and the doorknob. And the last thing, but not the least, because this is new to me and I absolutely love it, but it's Take Back Your Life by Leanne Ely, and I ordered this and it is absolutely wonderful. So I get up in the morning and I start my AM routine, and I set my intentions and what I'm thankful for that day, and then I look at my schedule, and then here, the only thing that I kind of have changed up is I put my food and activities here, and then I journal and do my prayers and things like that right here. And then down here I do my meal planning, and then my wins for the day. I love that part, the wins for the day. And then of course your hydration. So this, oh, I love this book. I just ordered this. It's on her website, savingdinner.com, and it's just fabulous. So get this book if you can. I love it. And it's also about setting your goals and setting your rituals, like your AM and your PM ritual, your goals, and then you take your measurements and your weight, and you record those every 30 days. And so this is a really good way to set all that up if you're ready to take back your life, okay? Here's where my journals and things live. They're in a basket, and it's right beside my bed. So here's my AM, what I read for my spiritual AM in the morning, then my journal, another spiritual book, my big black book, and Take Back Your Life. So everything's all in one place. And right here in my office is where my files live, and I found these files at the dollar store, and I went ahead and used some old stickers that I had. These are for taxes 2022, medical, Fly Lady schedules. So every week I pull out a new schedule from here, things that need to be taken care of, and my budget and health insurance. So all of these things are right here. Yeah, and they stay right here on a shelf. Well, thank you for joining me today. I just always love having chats with you. So anyway, I will see you soon, and stay simply blessed. Life should not be complicated. See you soon. It's actually on my control center. It's in my control center. Well, thank you for joining me today. I just always love having chats with you. And if you, Alexa, timer off.